This video is going to show you how to use WeVideo's Frayer Model template. So you're going to sign into WeVideo, and then once you sign in, you'll see on the top left-hand corner, start with a template, and then right underneath that, you'll see the Frayer Model. Click on that to open it up. Once that opens, you're going to get a prompt that says, let's get started. Where do you want to save this edit? You can click on that and save it anywhere you'd like. I made a folder called Social Studies. I'm going to put it in there, and then I'll click Start Editing. So now let's take a look at our dashboard. On the top right-hand corner, you're going to see a preview of what the Frayer model looks like when it's complete. Let's take a look at what a complete Frayer model with WeVideo looks like. Before we start editing, let's take a quick look at what the Frayer model is. So the Frayer model is a type of graphic organizer that helps you determine, clarify, and analyze and just get a better, deeper understanding of something that you're learning about. There's 5 parts. In the middle, that's where you're going to put the term or the word or whatever it is that you're going to want to learn. On the top left, there's a spot for the definition. Then there's a place where you could put an example. There's a place where you could put characteristics. So these characteristics help you identify and distinguish what you're trying to learn. Then you have non-example, and this is basically things that don't fit the characteristics. So kind of like the opposite. And that's what the Frayer model is. So now let's do the fun part. Let's start editing. The great thing about this template is that all of the tracks are already filled in for you, and all you have to do then is add your own content. So there's a track for word, definition, example, characteristics, non-example, and audio. So let's start with word. If I want to add my own word here or whatever term it is that I'm analyzing, I would double click on the track. It's going to open up, and this is where I would type my word. I could change the font to whatever it is I want to change it to. I could even change the background color, and I could change the font color if I wanted to. It's totally up to you. There's one thing that you should know if you need your text or the font to be smaller, you're going to want to click manual instead of auto. And then you can change the 100 and make it a smaller number so that all of your letters fit in that space. So then once you're done editing your word, you're going to click save and then go on to the next thing. So same thing for definition. You're going to double click on the definition track, type your definition here, change the font if you would like to, the colors, and then once you're done, you click save. Now I'm going to show you how to add some photos and videos to your Frayer model template. So the first thing we're going to want to do is find a picture or video. So I'm going to go to the stock media tab. I'm going to search for monkey, and then I get tons of different results of monkeys from the stock media. Let's say I want to filter it just to find videos. I'm going to go over here to the filter, select videos, and now all of these are just short little videos that I can add. I'm going to add this one. Once I find my video, I'm going to drag it down to my timeline track, and I'm going to let go. You'll see replace, trim to fit, and insert and push. Select the replace. And when you do that, it fits it perfectly in your track. And not only does it fit perfectly in your track, you'll see that it fit perfectly in the Frayer model template. So it's right on the top right-hand corner, exactly where it's supposed to go. Let's say you just can't find something that you're looking for in the stock media tab. Then you can go and search for images, such as Google Images, type your search term that you're looking for. Let's say I'm looking for sea turtle, and then you're going to click Tools, Usage Rights, Creative Commons License, and then you can look for an image here that you like. One tip that's really important when you're importing an image into a video is to look for the size, and the best is large. If you can't find large, then go for medium. So let's say I like this turtle. I'm going to click on it, and once the image gets a little bigger on the right hand side, that's when you're going to save the image as, and then we're going to go back to WeVideo, and instead of stock media, you're going to select My Media. Import. You can either browse to select or just drag your image there, and then you'll see your image importing. Once that little blue line stops running across there, you can then drag it down to where you want to put it in your track. So I want to put it in non-example. I'm going to click, drag, and drop. Again, I'm going to see replace. That's what I'm going to click on. And then my sea turtle fit in that track. Now notice this. There are some black edges here around my picture. If you want to get rid of that, I'm going to double click on the track, select that first tab that's transform, and then where it says scale, you can click this blue dot and then zoom in. And now do you see, if I zoom in, I no longer have those blue edges on the side of my picture. It fits it perfectly now. Then you just click Save Changes, and there's your picture. Now I'll show you how to add some music to the audio portion of the Frayer Model template. So there's two different ways you can find music in WeVideo. One way is by clicking on the Audio tab, and then there's some folders on the left-hand side you can click through and look at different music that they have. It's divided by different types, like cheerful, suspenseful, and all that. So then if you find something in there, great. If not, another way that I like to search is stock media. So I go back to stock media tab. I'll search for a specific type of music. Maybe I want something that's like safari or jungle type. Then I'm going to select all, filter it just to give me some audio, and then all of this is music that they have that might have something to do with jungle or safari. Once you find something that you like, you're going to click, drag it down to your timeline, select replace, and then your music fits perfectly in the template. Now I'm done and ready to take my project and make it into a video. So I'll click finish. You can select one of these thumbnails to be the thumbnail of your video. Make sure you have a title, and then select the export as video, choose your resolution, destination. I always like to select Google Drive as well, and then make sure Mark Export as Public is turned on. That way anybody who clicks on your video link will be able to view it. If that's turned off, they won't be able to view it. So then you just click export, and then your video is going to process. Once it's complete, you will find it in the Exports tab of your dashboard. That's it.